Greetings to everyone. I'm Shali Hernandez.
I'm Kelly Chow. I'm Felicia.
And Kuyuzan.
We are from class 3. Today we are going to present a podcast entitled as Science and Technology for one of the course English GEEC1052.
In today's modern world, science and technology are deeply integrated in our daily life, from communication and transportation to education, healthcare, and entertainment. Almost everything we do is influenced by scientific discovery and technological advancement. We rely on smartphones to stay connected, machines to improve productivity, and digital systems to organize information efficiently. Over the past few decades, rapid technological development has changed the way people live, work, and interact. Tasks that once took hours or even days can now be completed in minutes. Information is easily accessible, and people from different countries can communicate instantly. Because of this, science and technology are often seen as symbol of progress and development.
However, while science and technology bring many benefits, they also bring new challenges. While technology is used without responsibility, ethical awareness, or over control, it can cause serious social, economic, and environmental problems. Issues such as online privacy, inflation, job loss, and environmental damage are becoming more common in the digital era. Therefore, it is important not only to appreciate the importance of science and technology, but also to understand their potential risks by examining both their positive impact and negative consequences. We can learn how to use science and technology wisely and responsibly for the benefit of society.
So now I would like to share about what is science and technology. Science is the progress of gaining knowledge about the natural world through observation, experimentation, and logical reasoning. It helps humans understand natural phenomena such as weather, disease, and energy, and also the structure of the universe. Scientific research also allows us to discover new facts, test theories, and also improve our understanding of how the world works. Technology, on the other hand, is the practical application of scientific knowledge. It involves using scientific discovery to create tools, machine, systems, and methods that solve problems and make human life easier, faster, and also more efficient.
To support the definition given by Guru, I would like to add on some examples. A clear example of the relationship between science and technology can be seen in a modern communication tools. Scientific knowledge about electricity, digital signals, and data transmission has made it possible to develop the internet and smart devices. As a result, people can use video conferencing platforms such as Zoom and Microsoft Teams to communicate in real time. For instance, students can attend online lectures, participate in group discussions, and submit assignments without being physically present in a classroom. Workers can collaborate with international colleagues, attend virtual meetings, and manage projects remotely. This shows how science provides the foundation of knowledge, while technology turns that knowledge into practical tools that improve communication, education, and productivity.
Imagine how small and limited communication used to be before the internet and smartphones. For example, video conferencing apps like Zoom or Microsoft Teams let students and workers interact in real life without being physically present. A student in Malaysia can attend a lecture from a university in Uzbekistan, and a worker can join team meeting with colleges in different countries without leaving their home. Even social platforms and messaging apps connect families and friends instantly. People can celebrate milestones, share ideas, or support each other regardless of distance. The impact is greater efficiency, stronger mobile connection, and more opportunities to collaborate. In short, science and technology makes the world feel smaller and more connected.
Science and technology transform education, making learning more accessible and flexible. Through digital platforms, online courses, and e-book, students have access to endless information at their fingertips. This allows them to study at their own speed, supporting different learning styles and encouraging independent learning. For example, online platforms allow students to review recorded lessons wherever they want. If a topic is difficult, they can pause, refresh, and even search for additional resources to understand better. This is something traditional classroom cannot always offer, as teachers have limited time and students may feel pressure to keep up. Technology also allows educators to create interactive learning experience, visual simulation, educational games, and this helps students practice concepts in engaging way. As a result, education becomes more inclusive and effective, and more people can access knowledge that was previously had hard to reach. Science and technology are helping to nurture a generation of lifelong learners.
Yes, I can see a point in Malaysia, but I think science and technology play a vital role in economic development. Technology increases productivity by helping industry produce goods faster and more accurately. This efficiency allows companies to provide better service and grow their business. For example, automate system in factory reduce human errors, lower costs, and speed up production. Business can then offer product at better price and also meet growing demand. Beyond factory, technologies can also help small business too. E-commerce platforms allow local entrepreneurs to sell products globally without opening physical stores. The result is more job opportunity, economic growth, and a stronger national and global economy. In a way, science and technology act as the engine that drives progress. Countries that invest in research, innovation, and technology often see faster development, showing just how crucial these two are.
Yes, I would like to support your ideas, which explains that science and technology can improve our economic growth. We can evidently see that nowadays online business are going too wider. We are using TikTok and also many online platforms. For instance, we can take Khairul and Amin as an example, where he started his business TikTok and now he become one of the famous businessmen in Malaysia. So, technology evidently supports the economic growth of our country. And to add up, I would like to say that science and technology allows individuals and organizations to make better, more informed choices. For instance, governments use digital tools to plan public services like traffic management, healthcare, and disaster response. By analyzing data, they can identify problems before they become crises and allocate resources more efficiently. Even in our daily life, technology helps us make decisions. Weather apps inform us when to leave for work, budgeting apps help us manage finances, and health apps track our physical activity. Science and technology provide the information we need to solve problems faster, smarter, and with great confidence.
Yes, I agree with you, Shalini. But I think the science and technology encourage creativity and innovation. New scientific discoveries often inspire new ideas, and technology provides tools that bring those ideas to our life. For example, digital platforms allow entrepreneurs to test and launch new business concepts globally. Artists can create digital art, musicians can produce music at their home and share it worldwide, and inventors can prototype devices with 3D printing technology. Science and technology don't just solve today's problems, they open doors to possibilities we never imagined. By encouraging creative thinking and innovation, they help shape a better future, offering solutions that improve our daily life, business, and society as a whole.
So when we look all of this point together, it's clear that science and technology are not just the tools that we use, they are also the backbone of modern life. They connect us across distance, transform how we learn, drive economic growth, help us solve problems, and spark creativity like never before. By embracing science and technology, we can work smarter, learn more effectively, and create new opportunities for ourselves and society. They give us the power to shape the world around us and build a future full of possibilities. In short, science and technology are not just important, they are essential for progress, innovation, and a better tomorrow.
Science and technology have made our life easier, faster, and more comfortable. We use smartphones to communicate, machines to work efficiently, and medical technology to treat disease. Every day, new inventions are created to improve our future. However, we must also ask an important question: what happens when science and technology are misused? Well, powerful tools are used without responsibility or ethical thinking, they can cause serious harm. Instead of helping society, they may create inequality and long-term damage. Let's look at some important examples.
Yes, Lisa. So now I would like to share about the misuse of science and technology. One of the growing problems is the misuse of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence also can called by AI. AI can now create very realistic fake videos and fake voice. This is often called deepfake technology. For example, someone can create a fake video of a celebrity or a political leader saying something they never actually said. At first, this may seem entertaining, however, it can be very dangerous. Fake video can spread false information, damage someone's reputation, or even create political problems. People may start to question everything they see online. If we cannot trust what we watch or hear, it becomes harder to know the truth. This can weaken trust in media, leaders, and even each other.
I can see your point. Nowadays, many people misuse the AI and increase the risk of using artificial intelligence. In today's world, we cannot even believe the news because we don't know whether the news is true or false. As the using of AI to do deepfake and fake news are increasing vastly. And another serious issue is environmental pollution caused by technological development. Factories that produce electronic devices release smoke and harmful chemicals into the air. Old phones, laptops, and batteries become electrical waste, also known as e-waste. Many of these devices contain toxic material. When e-waste is not recycled properly, it pollutes the soil and water. This harms animals and plants. It can also affect human health, causing breathing problems and other illnesses. In addition, many industries use fossil fuels to power machines and data centers. This increases carbon emissions and contributes to climate change. Technology should improve our future, not destroy the planet we depend on.
Other than the points that shared by Hu and Shalini, in my opinion, job loss is also a growing concern. Many companies replace workers with machines and robots. This is because machines can work faster and do not need salaries or rest. For example, supermarkets now use self-checkout machines instead of cashiers. Factories use robots to assemble products. While business save money, many workers will lose their job. Some people may not have the skills needed for new technology-based jobs. This can increase unemployment and widen the gap between rich and poor. If society does not provide proper education and training, many people will struggle to adapt these changes.
I agree with you, Chidi. Another major problem is the loss of the privacy. Today, technology can track our movement, our lifestyle, and even our face. CCTV cameras are everywhere in cities. Some systems use facial recognition to identify individuals. Although this technology can improve security, it can also be misused. If personal data is collected without permission, people may feel uncomfortable or unsafe. While individuals feel constantly watched, they may be afraid to express their opinion freely. This can reduce freedom and personal rights. There must be clear rules to protect people's privacy.
Yes, I can see your point, Felicia. But I think the misuse of science and technology is genetic technology is another area that requires careful control. Scientists can now edit genes to treat serious disease. This is a great achievement in medical science. However, the same technology could be used to change physical traits such as height, intelligence, or appearance. This may lead to designer babies where only wealthy families can afford genetic enhancement. This may lead to designer babies where only wealthy families can afford genetic enhancement. This could create unfair advantages and increase inequality in society. There are also risks that scientists may not fully understand the long-term effect of changing human genes. Mistakes could affect future generations. should focus on curing disease and improving health, and not creating social division.
I accept your point whether the science should focus on curing diseases, not creating social division. In conclusion, science and technology are powerful tools. They have the ability to improve lives, solve global problems, and create new opportunities. However, when misused, they can harm individuals, damage society, and even threaten our future. The key is responsibility. Governments must create strong laws, companies must follow ethical standards, and we individuals must use technology wisely. Technology itself is not the enemy. The real issue is how humans choose to use it. If we guide innovations with ethics, care, and responsibility, science and technology can continue to bring positive change to the world.
Before discussing responsible use, I would like to explain some serious issues caused by the misuse of science and technology. Although technology makes our life more convenient, many people use it for harmful and unethical purposes. For example, online scamming and fraud. One major issue is online scamming. Scammers use fake messages, fake websites, or pretend to be bank officers or delivery companies to trick people into giving their personal information or money. Many people, especially the elder, become victims because they are not familiar with digital technology.
I agree with you. Another problem is identity theft. Hackers may send personal information such as IC number, bank detail, or social media account and use them for individual activity. This not only causes financial loss but also information spread to victims. Moreover, cyberbullying is also a serious concern by science and technology. People use social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram to spread hate comments, rumors, or embarrassing contents. This can affect a person's mental health, confidence, and emotional well-being, especially among teenagers.
Yes, I can see your point. As we all know, in our country, last year there is a case that Isha, a woman, committed suicide because of cyberbullying. So the next thing is spamming and phishing are also common. People receive unwanted emails, messages, or links that may contain viruses or malware. If users click on these links, their devices or personal information may be compromised.
Besides that, another serious issue is the spread of fake news. False information can spread very quickly online, causing confusion, panic, or even social conflict. Many users shares information without checking whether it is true or reliable.
As we discussed earlier, science and technology have greatly improved our lives. However, when they are misused, they can also create serious social and personal problems. Today, many people become victims of online scams, cyberbullying, identity theft, and financial fraud. Some individuals use technology to spread fake news, create false accounts, or manipulate information. Others misuse technology for harassment, spamming, or even illegal business activities. What is more worrying is that many users are not aware of the risk. Some people share personal information carelessly, click on unknown links or forward unverified messages without thinking about the consequences. These situations show that technology itself is not dangerous. The real issue is irresponsible human behavior. Therefore, responsible use of science and technology is extremely important. At the same time, I believe responsibility should be shared. It is not only the role of individuals, but also the responsibility of governments, parents, teachers, and society as a whole. Only when all parties work together can we create a safer and more ethical digital environment. First, the government plays a major role in controlling and guiding the use of technology. The first responsibility is enforcing strict cyber laws. Governments must take strong action against cyber crimes such as online scams, hacking, identity theft, and financial fraud and cyber threats. If there are no serious consequences, criminals will continue to misuse technology. Secondly, government must protect users' personal data and privacy. Today, many companies collect large amounts of personal information without proper regulation. This data may be leaked, sold, or misused. Therefore, strict data protection policies are necessary. Another important responsibility is public education and awareness. Many victims of scams are elderly people or those who are not familiar with digital technology. Governments should run campaigns to teach them how to recognize phishing messages, fake websites, and suspicious online activities. In addition, governments should cooperate with technology companies and social media platforms such as Facebook and TikTok to monitor harmful content. This includes fake news, hate speech, cyberbullying, and illegal advertising. For example, removing fake accounts quickly can prevent scams from spreading. In my opinion, strong policies, effective enforcement, and continuous public education are essential to ensure a safe digital society.
I agree with you, Shalini. In my opinion, parents also play a very important role, especially because children are exposed to technology at a very young age. Without proper guidance, children may spend too much time online, become addicted to games or social media, or access inappropriate content. One important responsibility of parents is to monitor and guide their children's online activities. Parents should know what apps their children are using, what type of content they are watching, and who they are communicating with. Parents should also set clear screen time limits. This helps children develop a healthy balance between digital use and real-life activities such as studying, exercising, and social interaction. In addition, parents should educate their children about online safety. For example, do not share their personal information such as their address or phone number. Do not trust strangers online. And also inform parents immediately if there is a suspicious message or experience cyberbullying. Most important, parents should act as role models. If parents themselves spend much time on their phones or share information irresponsibly, children may follow the same behavior as their parents. In In my opinion, early guidance from parents can help children to develop responsible digital habits for the future.
As for ideally, in my opinion, teacher and school also play an important role in promoting responsible use of technology. One of the key responsibilities of teacher is to provide digital literacy education. Students should learn how to identify the reliable sources, verify information, and avoid spreading fake news. This is especially important because this information spreads very quickly online and many students may believe or share information without checking it accuracy. Teachers should also educate students about digital ethics. This includes respecting others online, avoiding cyberbullying, and understanding the long-term consequences of online behavior. School should encourage students to use technology for positive purposes such as research, online learning, collaboration, and creativity, instead of using it only for entertainment or gaming. Another important role of teacher is to develop students' critical thinking skills. Students should not depend entirely on technology, but should learn to think independently and make responsible decisions. I believe that education plays an key role in shaping responsible digital decisions.
Yes, Lisa, I can see your point. But I think the most important is user-own responsibility. No matter how strict the law are, technology will only be safe if the individuals choose to use it responsibly. First, user should think before posting or sharing anything online. Once the information is posted, it can spread quickly and may be difficult to remove. Secondly, users should always verify information before sharing it. This helps prevent the spread of fake news and misinformation. Users should also protect their personal data by using strong passwords, enabling privacy settings, and avoiding suspicious links, emails, or unknown downloads. Another important responsibility is showing respect to others online. Users should avoid cyberbullying, harassment, or posting harmful comments. We should remember that online action can affect real people emotionally and physically and psychologically. In addition, users should manage their screen time to avoid technology addiction and maintain physical and mental health. Technology should also be used for productive purposes such as learning new skills, gaining knowledge, and improving personal development. Lastly, users should report scams like fake accounts or harmful content when they encounter them. Responsible users contribute to a safer online environment for everyone. Personally, I believe that individual responsibility is the most important factor in ensuring ethical technology use. To conclude that, responsible use of science and technology requires cooperation from everyone. Government must enforce laws and protect user privacy. Parents must guide and supervise their children. Teachers must educate Teachers might educate students about digital literacy and ethics, and also users themselves must act responsibly and make wise decisions. If all parties play their own roles, science and technology can be used safely and also bring greater benefit to society.
To conclude, science and technology are among the most powerful forces shaping the modern world. They play a crucial role in improving communication, transforming education, supporting economic growth, enhancing decision-making, and encouraging creativity and innovation. Without science and technology, many of the opportunities and conveniences we enjoy today would not exist.
At the same time, the misuse of science and technology presents serious challenges. At the same time, the misuse of science and technology presents serious challenges. Problems such as cybercrime, misinformation, environmental pollution, unemployment due to automation, loss of privacy, and unethical use of genetic and artificial intelligence technologies reminds us that progress must be guided carefully. If these powerful tools are used without responsibility, they can cause harm to individuals and society.
Therefore, responsible use of science and technology is essential. Government must create and enforce effective law. Educators must promote digital literacy and ethical thinking. Parents must guide younger users, and individuals must be aware of their own actions in the digital world. Responsibility should be shared by everyone.
In the end, science and technology themselves are not the problem. They are tools created by humans. The real issues lie in how we choose to use them. If guided by ethics, responsibility, and awareness, science and technology can continue to improve life, reduce global problems, and build a safer and more sustainable future. In short, science and technology are not only drivers of progress, they are responsibility that must be handled wisely to ensure a better tomorrow for future generations.
That's all from us. Thank you for your listening. Bye.